I heard the JBTV community fans on Mark's ass for not coming in here and giving it up on the Charlamagne Akademiks topic. I heard you lie to them and say, you know what, I'm putting that on the board, man. We do got to get to that.
And then I heard you come on after me and say we weren't. So that's why I didn't put it on the board.
We're 2 hours in, and you have yet to say a word. Meanwhile, Professor, I had to call Akademiks up on my off day and sit on the phone for 2 hours to talk about Akademiks and Charlamagne, even though Charlamagne is your friend. So did you call Charlamagne? Are we getting to the root of this thing or what? Because
you said you didn't want to cover it, so I let it alone.
No, I said I don't want to cover it. I don't want to cover a Charlamagne versus George, Grand Wizard, whoever this loser name is that I don't. Hey, George, Grand, whatever your name is. The second you step foot on American soil, I'm calling the police. That don't hit as hard as what I wanted to say. I'm calling the cops on you, fucking nigga. But
give us the breakdown, Joe.
This topic seems to be pretty hot.
It is.
The fans are on me for not talking about it. And yo, listen, I don't care about it a lot of the shit that y'all care about. In the group chat, Mark tried to send me whatever old Skino had to say.
Yeah, we saw that.
Nigga, the Knicks just won the championship. Oskino, I don't listen to what you got to say on a regular Wednesday. I damn sure ain't about to do it on a Knicks championship run. Next week, we'll get into some of that. Who else? Somebody else been talking shit. But anyway, shout out to Oskino. But anyway, I called Ak up, and I said, all right, how real is you versus Charlamagne? Is it really happening now? I've seen you go online and say, if you call me telling me some shit and you don't tell me who it come from, I assume that you down with it. I've seen him going on his podcast talking about it. Where does this stand? And Ak said to me the same thing that I told the JBTV fans he was going to say. Yo, I ain't got no beef with Charlamagne. I have zero beef with Charlamagne. What's going on is this dude, whoever George is, the Akademiks TV page, for Akademiks, that is his community. That's not just one person. That is his world of Clippers, and it just happens to have a head Clipper who runs his account, according to Ak. That has been like a fan-run page for quite some time. And that page, the George dude specifically, has something going on with Charlamagne, to whereas George thinks that Charlamagne is sicking private investigators on him and trying to dig into his life. He's saying he's walking out of the house and seeing strange people, and he puts that on Charlamagne. And Charlamagne is saying this dude is and continues to post horrible things about me, and we're going to get to the bottom of this, because who is this faceless person that's from Australia that's named George that got this resume? And Charlamagne is on his podcast running it down. To me, even that sounds funny, because Charlamagne beefing with some faceless in Australia that runs a Clipper page looks nuts, but I'm not in his shoes.
Why look nuts?
I don't agree with that.
Why does it look nuts?
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
Well, you gonna talk? Or you want me?
I'm about to go.
I think his voice is. I think his voice is too big. Like, if you feel like somebody is tweeting defamatory things, there are ways to go about that in the back channels and take care of it. But also, if Homeboy is right in these private eyes being from Charlamagne, and that means we're already doing things behind the scenes to try to rectify the situation. So there's no need to make a public spectacle. There's no need to take something light that's serious. Don't misrepresent it.
To a lot of these folks, though, especially the nameless ones who run around saying the craziest shit about people, the one place you get them is removing that faceless part. Now, if I show the world this is who you are.
In court.
Well, to them, court of public opinion.
See, I think Charlamagne is too big for the court of public opinion gaze. That's my opinion.
But it's attached to Akademiks.
That's my opinion.
Akademiks is a big media page. It's attached to him. So it gets more light than it's not light. It gets more light because it's attached to Akademiks. So if that platform that's attached to you is saying something defamatory about me, and I know it's going to get a lot of views, I'm going to take it upon myself to find out who it is. I don't think Charlamagne is doing anything wrong.
Well,
I do agree with what you say. Maybe you shouldn't talk about it publicly, but all that shit, send niggas to his house and find out who he is and get the information.
And again, according to Ak, he has told this page, stand down on Charlamagne or speaking about his peers because he don't rock like that. But if the dude running the page feels like there are private eyes and other things happening in my life that he is attributing to Charlamagne, according to Ak, it's tough for Ak to then say, yo, all right, stand down. So Ak feels like he's in a tough spot, in a vulnerable, compromised position. He says he wants to get on the phone and squash it with both of them because that shit is whack. And this is not an Akademiks versus Charlamagne thing.
Okay.
This is Charlamagne versus the dude, the George. And he's caught in the middle of it. That is what I got from our 90 minutes, 2 hours of talking, and that's all the research I'm doing on it.
I think that's what the fans wanted. They wanted your take on it.
Investigative journalism.
Exactly. We nailed it.
No Joe Budden.